To me, the values of diversity, equality, inclusion are literally, and that's not kidding, the core strengths of America. That's why I'm proud to have the most diverse administration in history. It taps into the full talents of our country. And it starts at the top with the vice president. And I commit that I will, in fact, I'll pick a woman to be vice president. There are a number of women who are qualified to be president tomorrow. I would pick a woman to be my vice president.
Is Biden under more pressure now to choose a woman of color?
Well, Major, he continues to face tremendous pressure to pick a woman of color.
Vice President Biden,
you need us. You owe us.
Black women are miracle workers.
America needs a Black woman vice president.
We deserve solutions that address systemic racism, economic injustice, and domestic terrorism. You must address our oppression and, most importantly, embrace our power to win the White House.
The death of George Floyd in May brought not only demonstrations, but in the eyes of many, an imperative now in Joe Biden's fight for the White House, that his pick for vice president must be not just a woman, but a Black woman.
On some level, I think there's a majority of people in this country are saying we want racial healing. We want to see some equity. Step one of that is nominating a Black woman as vice president.
There's no reason for him not to do this.
Black women in particular have been the heartbeat of the Democratic Party for a long time, really shored you up in places like South Carolina. Are you committed to naming a Black woman as your vice presidential running mate?
I am not committed to naming any but the people I've named, and among them there are 4 Black women.
The modern Democratic Party is built on the backs and the toil of Black women. I think this is the moment for a Black woman to be in that position. He might not run for a second term, and that would set up whoever he chooses for vice president. And if that's a Black woman, the idea that a Black woman could then be the standard bearer for her party would be rather extraordinary in a country that has never even had a woman president, and for the possibility that the first woman president would be a Black woman.